Once we got past the pneumatic control age, sending information between instrumentation devices or other sensors in the field or around the factory floor has typically involved extensive use of wiring. We know wires work, but installing lots of them has its drawbacks. First, wiring is expensive. Each device needs a cable back to the I/O panel. In addition to the cable itself, protection and support adds up fast with conduit and cable trays. For a large project, wiring costs can be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. Replacing or repairing existing wiring can be complicated or impossible if the wiring is over long distances or not readily accessible. If you need to install additional devices or some new element to your process, it can be a real problem. The skills to install and terminate cables correctly may even be outside of the available skills within the plant. Going outside for that expertise is not cheap. One solution to this problem is a distributed I/O network, which provides a universal and modular way to connect a wide range of signal input and control output possibilities. Instead of connecting field devices to traditional I/O racks in your DCS, you connect them to a net concentrator system, which can be installed in the field anywhere the devices need to be located. Each of the field instruments are connected to the local input module that marshals all those devices at one point. The concentrator takes all that data and carries it all on one twisted pair cable. If your DCS will accept the Modbus signal directly, it can go right back to your DCS and it will sort out the individual signals internally. However, if you're working in a legacy environment and you want to come in through traditional I/O racks, a second concentrator in the control room can act as a demultiplexer. Each device will come into the control room as a separate 4 to 20 milliamp signal, just as if it was connected directly. Either approach eliminates the need to run multiple twisted pairs for new instruments. For larger deployments, there are many ways to connect multiple concentrators using peer-to-peer systems. Modular systems using interface modules, I/O modules, and power supplies can be configured for whatever the application demands. These can communicate with each other using Modbus or Ethernet, connecting individual distributed I/O stations or multiple peer-to-peer modules to carry dozens or even hundreds of analog and discrete I/O points to a legacy system. This approach offers some significant advantages. The modular nature makes it easy to combine new and legacy process sensors, instruments, and final control elements, or expand operations in the future. Peer-to-peer systems can be designed so they are redundant, meaning that a break in any wire pair will not affect signal transmission. The ease of installation means that this approach can typically be implemented with resident instrumentation personnel without involving specialists or outside technology staff. The Moore Industries NCS Net Concentrator system fills this bill nicely. To start, it has a universal design that increases flexibility. It can handle a wide range of signal input and control output possibilities, including current, voltage, discrete, relay, RTD, thermocouple, resistance, and potentiometer. It's capable of establishing both peer-to-host and peer-to-peer connections. When it's communicating peer-to-peer, it can use wireless, Ethernet, or fiber optic networks. When used in conjunction with Moore's WNM wireless network module, I/O signals can be sent and received from remote stations, essentially making the transmission range limitless. Even if you stick with a wired connection, Ethernet connections are much faster than twisted pairs and can be used with an unlimited number of stations. Programming is simple and can be done through a web browser or free intelligent PC configuration software from anywhere in the world. So let's review what the NCS Net Concentrator can do for you. When working with distributed devices, this I/O strategy can offer many advantages over traditional wiring. This platform is economical and scales easily to provide flexibility when networks need to grow or your requirements change. This approach eliminates the need for costly wiring, potentially saving hundreds of thousands of dollars with built-in flexibility. Take a look at the NCS Net Concentrator as you evaluate your remote I/O needs. Detailed information is available for the NCS and all of Moore's products for temperature measurement, signal interfacing, conditioning, networking, field device transmitters, and field bus networks. See them all at the Moore Industries website. Go to www.miinet.com. This is Peter Wielander. Thanks for watching.